Hi everyone and welcome back to the second game in this matchup between Junkymonke and Tana for the June Monthly Tournament. Junkymonke today playing as the 3rd tank division in red on the left, and on the right we have Tana again in blue playing as the 79th tank division. So this is tank division versus tank division, so this should be an interesting game. This time Tana sending a lot more towards this side of the map, towards Alpha. Quite a lot still coming this way for Junkymonke. Junkymonke still sending various units up to the top as well, though. A lot less going that way for Tana. Look at all of this that he's sending down to Alpha. He wants to do an early push. He wants to be in Alpha. Last time he did struggle to get in there, and Charlie he managed to hold against a few little assaults. But he did struggle to get into Alpha, but he got there eventually. This time I think he's just going for it. I mean, these guys are just charging in. Junkymonke not doing the same at the top there. He's taking his time and sitting back slightly. Command is in there for Junkymonke, but weirdly, Tana didn't do that straight away this time. He's foregoing the extra points and going for as many units as he could get. And he's pushing hard here, and he's going to get in because he has a huge amount of units there. Junkymonke could do with a cluster bomber or a couple of HE bombers there. Clear up some of the vehicles and infantry. Motorstrike coming in there, I assume going to the top. Now what Junkymonke hasn't done is push the top. So if you see that your enemy has a massive force pushing at one side of the map, you should definitely try to push the other side of the map. Even if it's just to get to where you meet their forces, because it means that they have to start reinforcing that area. They can't get away with not doing that. Whereas in this situation, because he's not I mean, he's moving things about, but he's not there. If he was here, look at these units. These Motorstrike are now coming down here because he doesn't need them up here. These BMP2s are coming down because Junkymonke isn't putting the pressure on. And if you don't put the pressure on, then your opponent can just keep pushing here and keep reinforcing it. And you'll never stop that push. Look, there's even more coming in now. 2 Conquers squads. Apache is coming in here, but there is air defense, so it's not going to survive very long. Abrams will be the more useful option, but there's still a lot of infantry pushing across into the town already. That's taking missile shots, but a missed so far. Apache's getting a lot of shots off because the anti-air is nowhere near it. So it's a little bit far back for Tana, really. HE bomber flittering around there, ready to be called in. You notice a lot of the vehicles are being called back to get repaired now. But look at this. There's a lot less there from Tana. It's all sort of whittled away. You've got to give Junkymonke credit, he's managed to do that. But even so, he's still not pushing the top. He's even calling in more units there, but he needs to apply some pressure. And it's a scary thing to do. There's no denying that. If you're in a position where you're being hit hard elsewhere, and you're not sure how much Tana, for example, has in Charlie, yeah, it's scary, but you've got to push. You just got to probe and see. Otherwise, you're handing the game to them. HE bomber coming in, a long run from the side. Dropping on here, I assume. Decent strike, not sure it killed anything, but certainly did a bit of damage. All these units coming back in now. Some of them already running out of ammo, though. Another HE bomber coming in. I assume going for this lot here, which will be a good point to hit. So he might kill some of those. Don't think he killed any. He didn't even do much damage, I think. It must have... Oh, that one got badly damaged. You have to get a pretty accurate hit with a HE bomb on a vehicle to do a lot of damage. But if it does land on it, it does a heck of a lot of damage. Around the back of the map, not a lot happening. Spetsnaz Gru pushing around the back here for Tana. Weird position, but he is pushing around there. I wonder if it's just because he got spotted, so he evac'd them immediately. Tana with a lot of units here And then up at the top, Junkymonke has a fair amount of unity he needs to push. I think he's finally on the move. He could have done that a lot sooner. Loads of Sapri coming in now. Tanks coming in. And there's very little here defending now. Tana has this point. Junkymonke needs to get a move on at the top before Tana starts calling reinforcements up there. It's all to play for. There's still 34 minutes to go in this game. Junkymonke slightly ahead in terms of points because of the early points from up here. Spetsnaz still on the move. I don't know what he's planning to do with those Spetsnaz, to be honest. But Tana's in here. I'm sure this command vehicle is probably going to come down this way. Enemy spotted. Mark those chaparrals. We know Tana likes to mark units when he sees them. And Tana's not being quite as aggressive now. He's forming his defensive wall again like he did last game. Admittedly, it worked really well. Does mean that he doesn't control the entire point, though. Reinforcements coming in again. Good. Junkymonke making some progress. He is now in this point. We'll be coming up against these Motorstrike BMP, but there's only 2 squads there. That command went to Charlie. I'm quite surprised. I thought he would have stuck it in the corner of Alpha. But he is bringing in another one for Alpha, so that's fair enough. Engineer's running along there. Junkymonke pushing his troops up. A little bit risky. He must know that Tana has units there now. They're taking a lot of fire, a lot of supporting fire down this road through the buildings from all of these tanks. It's very good tank positioning for Tana. These infantry are not going to fare well. Junkymonke making further progress here. Tana pulling his forces back because they're getting slaughtered. But Junkymonke needs to keep up the pressure. He cannot sit and just wait. He has to keep pushing. He's also bringing in a command, which is really good. He needs to do that as well. Where is Tana going with all of that? What is he doing? It's Conkers, and I assume he's going to try and stop reinforcements coming in. At a guess. There's his command coming in at the point now. A bit close to those rifles. It will be briefly +6 to Tana. But Junkymonke should get a command into the corner here. Needs to move his pivads up to deal with this chopper. Look at the amount of reinforcements that Tana is able to put in there now. And he's immediately marked that command. He knows where it came in. This defensive wall along these tree lines is absolutely amazing. That's the second game I've seen him do it in. I've not really seen it done that much before, but it seems really effective. They're able to fire in from that tree line quite far into the town. You wouldn't have thought they had, you know, sight range on it, but they seem to. At least enough to hit the buildings. Equally, he has lost his tank. Command coming in to neutralize. So many reinforcements coming in there. Well done, Junkymonke. He has neutralized this point as well. CV coming in. It's a good choice. Nice anti-infantry tank. What is going on here? Are these out of fuel? No, they've still got fuel. Spetsnaz pushing up. Conker's out of their vehicle now. Yeah, he's planning to try and stop the reinforcements. Interesting move. I mean, BTR-60s are not really the unit I would use to stop reinforcements, but Engineer's flash being called in. They're in for a surprise, that's for sure. Well, I tell you what, if nothing else, Tana has caused a massive distraction here. Conker's pushing up to the edge there to take out vehicles as well. He's getting plenty of kills on these vehicles, though. I mean, the Conkers will be the big player there for killing anything that comes in. There's a Conker squad up there as well now, which can just see that road. What's actually happening on the main battlefield? So, not much progress here. Kind of stalemated. Up here, Tanner is making progress. He has got his Su-25 rocket attack jets in. Still don't like the rocket attack jets in this. Not terrible. They are doing quite a bit of damage there, actually. Maybe they've improved them since I last tested them. Maybe that's on my list of things that I need to test for the next milestone. Tanner back completely in control here. Back to +2. Really, he could also be in control at this point because he's got loads more units there. This distraction has paid off. This Abrams is up against one squad of Conkers, but the Conkers are out of... Oh... Oh, wow. Those two rocket attack jets just killed that tank. Wow. That was very unexpected. I did not expect that to... Oh, and there's a surrender. Oh, that's a big kills to losses difference for that short of a game. Oh, Junkymonke. Commiserations. Tana, what a brutal onslaught and what a brutal move around the back. I honestly didn't expect you to do very much, but you caused such a massive distraction. And being able to bring those attack jets over with the rockets, I did not expect them to kill a tank. So, yeah. Rocket attack jets, not as bad as they were in earlier patches when I tested them, clearly. That's a massive improvement if they can now kill a tank. Standout units in that game. Abrams did quite a lot. Spetsnaz Gru was doing alright. But that's about it. It was quite a short game. Well done, Tana. That's a victory in both games for the first round. Commiserations, Junkymonke. Tanner is always a hard person to come up against, but some interesting tactics from Tanner there. First, the defensive wall to push on Alpha, and then we saw that little maneuver around the back with all those vehicles. And it did work. So credit to Tanner. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the rest of this week. There will be more Warno, hopefully with the new milestone. And I'll also have a review going up of Mother Gunship Forge, a brand new VR game, which comes out on the 16th. And my review will be going up on the 15th. So tune in for that.